Meh. Meh. Hi. Hi, everybody. Yesterday's test stream was a complete failure. I actually deleted it. It was absolutely terrible. I've moved the antenna around and stuff like that. See if I can actually get a reliable stream. Testing says it should work fine, but really, who knows in these dark times. I wonder if anybody will actually come on today, because it's God. Let's check what time it is around various places of the world. Let's go to time converter. Converter. So we add Sydney. We'll add London. Let's add Boston. And what's on the west coast of the States? So Los Angeles? All right, so I doubt anybody from the UK is going to be coming on live. It's 3 a.m. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. 10 p.m. on the east coast of the States and 7 p.m. on the west coast of the States. Yeah. I still don't know when to do these streams. Still really worried about the net connection. So see what happens, huh? This is quite literally just a test. So I haven't actually done any work this weekend, sword-wise. I did spent all of yesterday getting new tires for one of my cars, which turned out to take up about 5 hours of the day. And then I had to go and get some parts to try and get this computer to work. And it's all just hickledy-pickledy together at the moment. So, I mean, the good thing about this is I'm just using parts that I've had lying around. Like the webcam is part of my streaming rig inside, so I'll probably just get a new webcam for inside. A horrible USB powered cheapy $20 microphone. A monitor that I had lying around at work, and the PC from my media streaming rig. And PCIe wireless card with an antenna that goes outdoors. So let's hope it works. If it works, then I can try and fix it properly to a place. Yeah, but other than that, I've got to figure out where to put the monitor, where to put the webcam, all that sort of stuff. It's so much easier with a laptop. I'm just wondering if anybody got notified about this. Because there's nobody watching, so... I mean, 10 p.m. in the States on the East Coast isn't isn't too late. I mean, it is Saturday night though over there, isn't it? Oh, now I have zero. What? I'm not even watching myself anymore. Yeah. And today was pretty much a write-off as well. Had to go out and get some supplies, which consumed half the day. So, and made no progress on the Sword of Omens or anything. The good news is, though, that I don't know if I mentioned this. The person that was interested in He-Man's Power Sword, he's paid. It is. Last time I checked, it was in Korea as part of its trip to the States. So that's good. That's, you know, I'm really happy about that, because it's a nice sword. I liked it. It was it's interesting. I wish I had have made it bigger, but as far as, you know, as far as swords go, that was a pretty decent attempt, I think, at making He-Man's sword. Who knows if I'll ever make it again. It wasn't terribly complicated, but it was quite time consuming. So if I do make it again, it's not going to be what the how much it was, how much I sold it for, which I won't disclose, because it's just causes confusion and things like that. But just, I basically broke even on it from simply the supplies side of things. Other than that, just waiting for see if anybody can come in and actually tell me if the stream's working or not. So I don't have my phone with me, so I can't actually check what the quality of the stream is like. I have no idea. I have no way to check at the moment. What I should do is just run inside and see how good or bad this stream is running. I might do that, actually. I've noticed people don't know what it is. Maybe some sort of bots are popping in and out of the chat, or in and out of the viewer thing. Let me put this in the RB, checking stream quality inside. No, I won't put that in. I'll just say checking stream quality. I'll run inside, load this up on my PC, and see what the quality's like, because I have no idea from my end. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be back. Yeah, I've left it running inside. Quality seems fine. So I forgot to buy talcum powder. It's okay. I'll get it at another point. Before I start casting up the handle parts for Sword of Omens, I'm going to use this as a test casting first. But before I get to that test casting, I'm going to be casting a big Michael Cthulhu thing. I actually have some scrap copper and things like that at my day job, and some aluminium. So I'm trying to decide what I want to cast that out of, which I'm not sure yet. I'd love to do bronze. Copper might work just as well. I like copper. I like the look of copper. But I scaled that up because the Cthulhu coins, they don't have the resolution really necessary for casting. There's a lot of artifacting on those. So I've got to try and figure out if I want to do this, how am I going to cast it? Because I'd love to do a whole bunch of double-sided Cthulhu coins. So the intention was to have a nice thick Cthulhu coin made out of bronze or brass or something like that. Ultimately, what I would have liked to have had is, his logo on one side, but like on the other side, like something like "In Tea We Trust" or something fun like that. So, yeah, part of the casting experiment is the casting sand, which you can buy as a commercial product that is silica sand, which is just quite fine sand mixed with a binding agent, usually a petroleum product. So you can use that particular product a couple of times. But for what I need to do, I need a fairly large amount, and a large amount, like 5 kilos or something like that, is about 90 Australian dollars. So part of the process of learning how to cast stuff, I came across a guy in Western Australia, Big Dog Forge. Is it Big Dog Forge? Yeah, that sounds right. Big Dog Forge. He mixed up some play sand, which is finely sieved silica sand, and some, what's it called? Sodium bentonite, which is sodium clay. So this stuff is really hygroscopic. It clings onto water quite well. So mixing the two together with some water, so you get it to about 10% moisture content, makes it compressible into a mold. But the water content isn't so high that you have, when you pour the metal into something cold, it obviously boils the water and causes probably almost splitting hydrogen, but not quite. Anyway, it turns into a vapor and you get bubbles of air which, if it's violent enough, the whole thing will explode and shower molten metal all over the place. So that's what the the oil bonded stuff doesn't do. That the oil bonded stuff just burns. But yeah, for an experiment, I'd rather try it this way, because both, if this doesn't work, I'm going to just dump the sand and the clay into the yard somewhere, and then decide if I really need to go and buy some of the actual proper casting sand, which would be a massive pain in the ass to do. But yeah, that's what I spent most of today going out and getting, because I live in Sydney and you can't go anywhere without spending hours upon hours sitting in bloody traffic. So still feels a bit odd talking to a camera, talking to a computer. I know there are people out there that would probably be interested in this stuff. Problem I have is I was up until 2 a.m. I got into a Amazon Prime watching binge. And I ended up going, oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be really in bed by now. But I was too wired from too much sugar. And I think I had a coffee way too late. So, yeah. I really hope this rig works out, because if it doesn't work out, I'm really at a loss at what I can do. It's right on there seems to be a dead spot around this shed area for wireless internet. I could maybe run a Cat 5, Cat 6 cable all the way to here. That's another possibility. That seems like a huge pain in the bum to do that. And then if this does work, I've got to make up some sort of rig to hold the PC, to hold the monitor and the microphone and the webcam. Something that's relatively easy to move around. And the beauty of these webcams like this is you can just pick the bloody thing up and, point it outside. And it makes it a bit easier. Yeah. I don't want to spend too long doing this, because unfortunately today I've also got to go out and clean the car. Unless anybody comes on and starts chatting, then I'll have a chat with everybody. No problem with that. But if not, yeah, I'm going to have to stop and go out and clean the motor vehicle, because it is absolutely filthy inside and out. I'll just hang around here and drink my tea for the moment. Good thing is I've already had lunch, so it's just tea. Tea. Always tea. But who knows what the quality's like going internationally. Although, does Google have YouTube servers in Australia? Or am I going over to some data center in some other country first and then coming back? Kind of. Twitch has Australian servers. Another good thing about having this rig out here with a semi-decent microphone is, if I want to have a chat to anybody, I can do it out here and not wake everybody up inside, because I can just close the door and talk as much as I like, really. It's that's one handy thing about having not a full-blown streaming rig, but a relatively powerful streaming rig out here in the workshop, even though it does take up valuable space. I may look at getting a monitor with a webcam in it. That might serve the might be more purposeful. And then I've got a spare monitor arm, swiveling monitor arm, that I could possibly put on the wall of the shed so I can spin it around to go outside. Yeah. Nice weather we're having. What's the date today? Is it the end of winter for Australia? Okay, come on, calendar. It is. Summer, the end of summer for Australia happens tomorrow. I'm going to open up YouTube. On my phone. Obviously, I can't get good reception in here. The delay's not bad. Although that could be just because I'm local. It's a few seconds delay. Maybe internationally it's 30 seconds. All right, 2:30. I hope the quality is all right. If that's the case, I'm going to actually, as I was saying, I'll actually mount this semi-permanently and get everything organized. Don't know about the microphone. I may just use the lapel mic. That'll probably work better than using this, but I'll leave this out here to do if I need to do any video calls or Discord or anything like that. I don't know if I have enough bandwidth to do a stream and Discord at the same time. That could be the spanner in the works, because I'd like to be able to have people come into the Discord while I'm live streaming and have a bit of a voice chat. So it's all well and good having everybody typing stuff so I can respond to it. But I don't know. Don't know. Oh, I don't know. I should do it earlier in the morning as well, so the UK's people in the UK are around as well. That does push it earlier into the evening for a lot of the US. It could push it into dinner time, and I don't think people want to sit and watch me prattle on about stuff. Let's have a look at time converter. If I move this to say 8 o'clock in the morning for me means 9 p.m. in the UK, 4 p.m. on the East Coast, and 1 p.m. on the West Coast. Okay, that seems a bit odd. But I struggle to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's try 9 o'clock. Ten, 5, and 2. Would that be better? 9 a.m. my time on a Sunday? I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, I don't know about the quality of this microphone as well. It being USB powered could be just an absolute pile of crap. You'd be better off with the lapel mic and relegate this one to the rubbish bin, because it's just, I've not found a practical application for it yet. Fortunately, it wasn't expensive, so. All right, 30 seconds to go, and then I'm going to wash the car. So unless somebody comes in and asks me a question in the next 20 seconds, I'm going to end it and hopefully call this a success. Yeah. No, we've got a minute. I'll make it 30 minutes exactly for the length of this video, this live stream. So yeah, that's, going back through this video, if anybody's watching or wants to replay it, not a lot happened. It was literally just a test stream to see if I could get any sort of quality out of it. So I may come back later on after I've washed the car. It might be a couple of hours though, and mix some of this stuff up, see if I can actually mix it up properly. 20 seconds, then I'm off. But hopefully I can call this a success, and maybe I will be back in a couple of hours. If anybody's around, leave a message if you want me to come back in a couple of hours, and we can have another chat. Other than that, I'll say au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. That's probably wrong. Bye-bye.